Okay, it's December 31st. Out here again working on the lower quarter. That was a piece I fabricated yesterday. Just a new inside corner piece. That's going to be spot welded to the inner bumper bracket. And I also said I have to make a patch panel for the battery area. Now it's in pretty bad shape. But what I'm finding is my centerpiece is also in fairly poor shape, especially this the rubber gasket channel is all rusted away, and a little bit of the left side is rusted. The passenger side isn't in too bad a shape. That one I don't really have to replace, but I'm just trying to decide whether, again, I'm going to replace the centerpiece. I have it. I got that from Greg Porter. He didn't use his. I'm just debating whether I'm going to try to peel off that seal channel and spot weld it back on in place and then just fix some of the rust holes that I have, or if I'm going to replace that whole piece. But in the meantime, I definitely have to create a panel for the battery side. So what I decided to do, since I had already cut that one away, is use the driver's side, or I'm sorry, the passenger side. Just created a paper template. And I'm not going to go all the way up in this area. On both sides, this area is in good shape. I'm just going to cut it and spot weld it in. That's just paint peeling up, that's not rust. But what I wasn't sure about is whether the right side and the left side were an exact match, and in this, you know, in my case they are for 73. I can bring this pattern to the other side and it matches perfectly. The one area that I'm trying to duplicate is, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see the seam where the both sides meet up. Both sides meet up with the center panel, and what it is the battery tray and the opposite side basically have a dog leg where the center panel sits on and is spot welded. So I don't show that on my pattern. I just added material to this edge so that I can dog leg and kind of match what they did originally. And throw the light over there. And here is my patch panel. Got the back lip. Got a back flange underneath for stiffness, which the original had. And then you can see that I offset that edge. And fits in there nice. So like I said, the only thing I got to decide is whether I'm going to replace this whole centerpiece. If I don't, I'll end up having to just butt weld and I'll just cut that offset flange that I added. I'll just take that off. But if anybody out there knows where you can buy, or even if they make it, any company that makes that channel for the seal, for the engine seal, let me know. Because it'd be much easier just to knock the old off and add new than having to come back and replace this whole centerpiece. So anyway, that's where I'm at today. Like I say, I've made that one. I'm not ready to tack it in until I, like I say, make a decision on the center panel. But I'm just going to go ahead and fabricate the the right hand side, get that fitting in there. And that's pretty much where I am today. Hope everybody has a good Happy New Year. Be safe.